The Wild West, a place of dust, danger, and daring, where legends were born and freedom rode on horseback. But behind the myths and movie scenes lies a story history nearly forgot. After the Civil War, the American frontier was calling. The cattle industry was booming, and ranchers needed skilled riders, ropers, and herders to drive thousands of cattle across miles of open range. Among the men who answered that call were thousands of newly freed black cowboys, men who saw in the West something rare, a chance to live by their skill, not by the color of their skin. Historians estimate that 1 in every 4 cowboys who rode the Western trails after the Civil War was black. They faced hardship, heat, and danger, but also opportunity. On the open plains, a steady hand and a good horse meant more than background or birthright. For many, this was the closest thing to freedom they had ever known. There was Nat Love, born into slavery in Tennessee. He earned the nickname Deadwood Dick after winning a roping and shooting contest in South Dakota. Nat Love became a legend, fearless, sharp, and proud, leaving behind one of the few written accounts of a black cowboy's life on the frontier. Then there was Bill Pickett, a name that still echoes through rodeo arenas today. He invented bulldogging, now known as steer wrestling, leaping from his horse to wrestle a steer to the ground using only his hands and strength. Pickett's talent made him an international star, performing in Wild West shows that toured the world. And Bo Siacard, a man whose courage earned him the trust and friendship of the legendary cattleman Charles Goodnight. When Siacard passed away, Goodnight wrote his epitaph himself, calling him faithful and honest, words that still mark his grave, a testament to the respect he commanded on the trails. These men weren't side characters in someone else's story. They were pioneers, innovators, and leaders who helped shape the real American West. They endured the same storms, fought the same dangers, and blazed the same trails. Yet their names were often left out of history books. Today we remember them, not as myths, but as men. Men who carried the spirit of resilience, freedom, and pride through every mile of dust and sun. The black cowboys who tamed the West didn't just ride for a paycheck. They rode for dignity, for independence, and for a future they could call their own. Their story is America's story, untold for too long, but never forgotten.